Friends and fragrance community, how are you guys? RiseFrags34. This is a very fun list to do. This is a Valentine's Day list. I've never done one of these before, and I wanted to pick 10 good ones. Obviously, it's fun in a way because obviously fragrances, you want to be sensual sometimes, sexy, you know, attractive. So these are ones that I found that are pretty playful, are going to be nice underneath the sheets, nice for a nice dinner. So again, picked out 10 of them. They're in an order of 1 to 10, but again, they could have kind of been in any order if that makes sense. So, but guys, this is a top 10 Valentine's list. Getting on with it right away. Number 10, I'm going to pick this one. This one's kind of a love-hate. I know there's people who don't really like this fragrance. It kind of smells a little bit older. You know, I hear people say like old lady, like it does not come off my skin like that. It works great on me, but this one is Lyric Man. And this one, of course, is Amouage. You get some rose and incense in there, but there's this lime note that really keeps it attractive. Just an awesome, comes off my skin really, really nice, but Amouage Lyric Man at number 10, excellent fragrance. Now this one, it's kind of cool because obviously there's a heart on the bottle. There's a word with love on the bottle, so it kind of makes sense for that, but it is also a nice playful, kind of a, I wouldn't really say sexy, but it is a nice scent where it could work, you know, underneath the sheets. But this one is Bond 9, I Love New York. Obviously the bottle says it all with the love in there. You do have some cocoa, vanilla, patchouli, and I just really like this one. It's not really talked about too much anymore, but it just has that nice playful sweetness scent, and it's just a good one. Unfortunately, I think it is discontinued. I don't think they can use the I Love New York anymore on the bottles. But that one's number 9. Now again, you know, as the list goes on, you're seeing fragrances obviously with rose. You're gonna see some sweet, you know, some vanilla, patchouli, you know, so, some things like that. I kind of picked some where it's, you know, obviously we think about roses when you think about Valentine's Day. So again, that's probably where that came from. And then also some sweet fragrances because obviously you want to get underneath the sheets. You want to have that sensual, kind of edible kind of thing going on. So, but guys, this one coming in at number 8, this one is Bay Rose 26. I really like this one. It's a really nice, fresh rose fragrance. Again, it has some aldehydes in there. It's got some pepper. And just a really nice, and then the musk, you know, Labo just has a beautiful musk that they use in their fragrances, and this one really has that. But just a really nice fragrance. I could have also picked Cartier, the Soir one. It's coming on the top of my head, but that one's a really nice rose fragrance as well, nice masculine rose. But I like this one, Bay Rose 26, excellent fragrance there. Now this one obviously has been a great fragrance all around, but really I think about Valentine's Day, I think about, you know, roses, of course, I think about some chocolates, you know, things like that. So this one really fits the description on that and really fits the bill for a Valentine's Day fragrance. But as you guys know, Tom Ford, one of my favorite fragrance lines, of course, and especially the private line blends, is Noir de Noir. And guys, this one's number 7. Again, you're gonna see a lot of this, but rose, patchouli, vanilla in there, and guys, it just works. It just really works well. It's just a really nice, sexy go out, you know, go out for the night, come home, and really get underneath the sheets and have some fun. So this one's a really great fragrance for that. All right, guys, number 6. I wanted to choose a couple from one of my favorite houses, of course, as you guys well know that. But this one I wanted to go with. This one's United. Number 6, United Arab Spirits of the Union. This one, of course, a lot of great oud. You have some Tafe Rose in there. You have some benzoin. It's got this sweetness to it, but it's just very sexy. It gets sexier as the time goes on while it's on your skin. So I can see you, you know, putting on a few sprays of this, going out to a nice dinner, coming home, and it just really, Raja Dove really understands, you know, sensual scents, skin scents where they're just beautiful, that come off your skin really lovely. And this one, guys, is kind of screams sexy and sensual, so I really like this. Now again, it's a great fragrance just to wear all around too. So these fragrances obviously can be worn, you know, all times, and you know, any times of the, you know, fragrances can be worn anytime is basically what I'm saying. But these I kind of picked for a romantic, you know, Valentine's Day / night. So, but this one by Roja, I love it. Now this one's it's playful. It reminds me of a couple other things, but again, I thought about this one because of the candy part of it. It's got some white chocolate in there. It's beautiful. It's got this chai note, which is just lovely. It just comes off so great. She really hit the, you know, hit the mark with this fragrance. It's probably one of her top, you know, fragrances in her line. But Christy Michelle did a great job with this. Of course, Destrier is probably the best fragrance from the line. No, I'm just kidding. But this one's Coco Blanc, guys. Lovely. Again, white chocolate. You get some chai in there, vanilla. Coming in at number 5. It's just beautiful scent. This is great. Again, it's just sweet. It's edible. It's playful. Great scent. Now this one, of course, again, kind of screams Valentine's Day. Not only because of the color, but the rose and like the sexy tobacco. It's got that sweet tobacco in there. Just an excellent fragrance. I could see this being worn like, you know, definitely again at nighttime, you know, underneath the sheets, just a beautiful one. But this one, guys, Wardesina. So beautiful from the House of Suspiro, of course, Xerjoff, but it's again that tobacco, rose, and patchouli. You know, you get that combo in there, and once again, it's more of like the kind of the sweeter chocolatey patchouli in there, but just a nice rose combo. It's beautiful, guys. And of course, the bottle's great for Valentine's Day with the red. So now again, I didn't mean to choose a couple from this house, but this one really reminds me when I started getting into fragrances. Lupe, the Lupe Experience. He wore this too for Valentine's Day. It was, I think, 2012 or 2013. I wore this for my Valentine's Day night, and I kind of always remember that. And I always think of Valentine's Day when I think about this fragrance. But well known in the fragrance community. Don't have to talk about it too much. But this one's Back to Black by Kilian. Excellent. Number 3. Honey, tobacco, you get some cherry in there. It's just it's different, you know. You do get a little bit of a powdery vibe, but just so sexy. It's got that honey, and it's just a really nice fragrance. Now another one from the house, of course, by Kilian, master of, you know, just some sexy scents. And you think about, you know, when you see Kilian, of course, it's kind of just, you think of nighttime, you think of sexy, you think of sensual and things like that. Of course, he has some great scents that go in a different direction, but Valentine's Day, you know, there can definitely be a few in his line that, you know, from the oud line, and a lot of the rose oud combos are just brilliant. He's awesome fragrances. But this one, guys, this one, of course, says it all, but this one is Criminal of Love. I mean, if that doesn't say Valentine's Day, I really don't know what does. But Criminal of Love by Kilian. This one, again, is just gorgeous, guys. This one is tobacco, rose, patchouli, just a beautiful, it's kind of got that, it's kind of like jammy, it's got that jammy rose to it, thick and just beautiful. So that one, Criminal of Love. And this one, of course, is just Love in a Bottle. Again, from my man Raja Dove. Beautiful scent. This one, of course, I could have picked several from so many houses that really work. Obviously, sweet fragrances, sexy, sensual. There's so many great ones from there's so many fragrances out there for that. But I always think about love. I think about Valentine's Day. I think about, you know, it all when it comes to this one. But this one, of course, Eterna. Love for eternity, of course. What is that? That's Valentine's Day right there. In a bottle. I mean, it's got the red cap, everything, just gorgeous. Now this one's really nice. It has obviously rose. You know, Raja uses the best of the rose out there. You know, the money that goes into these fragrances is insane, but the rose, it's got coffee, it's got cocoa, ginger. It's just a brilliant, sexy, sensual, beautiful scent. So guys, that is my number 1. That is my top 10 Valentine's Day list. Again, so many fragrances that I could have chosen, and that's with anything, a summer list, a winter list. There's a lot of things, but these came to mind when I thought about Valentine's Day, when I thought about love when I thought about getting underneath the sheets at night time with the ones you love and with the one you love, and you know, that's the way, you know, that's my list. And thank you guys so much for subscribing and watching, and I'd love to hear some of your Valentine's Day / night, what you guys are gonna wear. I would love to hear in the comments, and you know, please, thank you so much for just watching and subscribing. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great Valentine's Day, and enjoy the ones you love, and we'll talk to you soon. Rise Frakes 34.